SZA is a rising R&B pop star who has quickly reached the top of the charts. Despite her success, she has a dark secret that could change how people view her and her music. SZA was born to wealthy and successful parents, including a mother who was an executive at AT&T and a father who was an executive producer for CNN. Her parents were connected to the music industry, and her father may have paid to get her signed to a record label. SZA signed to TDE Top Dog Entertainment in 2011. She was developed by this label from scratch, despite not having a fan base at the time. Her music didn't sell well initially, but TDE continued to support her and eventually she became a star. TDE was founded by Anthony Top Dog Tiffith, who has connections to Dr. Dre and the Occult. Dr. Dre has been exposed as an occultist, and TDE is also involved in the same. Kendrick Lamar, J-Rock, and AB Soul are all occultists and have spoken about their beliefs in their interviews. At the end of the day, they don't hide that. It's who they are, it's what they represent.
And Mr. Crowley has been instrumental throughout music for before I was born, you know what I mean? Led Zeppelin, the Beatles, there's a lot of great artists that, you know, are the building blocks for even hip hop. Me understanding that, you know what I mean, and you know, digging into his story and, you know, understanding why he's been so, you know, relevant and, you know, influential in music culture, you know, I think it was important for me to, you know, reinstill that. If you didn't know that, if you missed that part, you know, if you missed that part of culture, of music in general, it's beyond hip hop, but just music in general, he's had a big influence on the culture. At first sight, he's the wickedest man alive, right? That's what he's a very wicked man. But if you dig into the poetry and you read between the lines of his poetry, you know, you dig into his story, a lot of the things will make more sense to you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it made a lot of sense with me. A lot of the things that he discusses resonates with me. I just want to leave you with this. My album is called Do What Thou Wilt, and it's based off, it's influenced by Crowley's The Book of the Law. Love is the law, love is the only law, love under will, the law is for all.
SZA has been showing occult symbolism in her music and music videos. She has been photographed doing Masonic poses, including the one-eye symbolism and the hidden hand pose. She has tattoos of occult symbols, including a serpent, yin-yang, and butterfly. Her back tattoo features a 6-point star, which is an occult symbol of alchemy. SZA's song Blind features lyrics about spirit channeling and possession. Quote, might get possessed, let my spirit speak freely. Her song Saturn praises the god Saturn, who is worshipped by occultists. Saturn has a significant association with occult practices and symbolism. In ritual magic, Saturn is petitioned for matters of legacy, power, fame, and shaping the physical world. Many occultists seek to shape and influence the material world, making Saturn an important force to work with. Her music videos feature Masonic imagery and occult rituals, just like this one. The checkered or mosaic pavement floor in Freemasonry symbolizes the duality and balance of human life, representing both good and evil, light and darkness, virtue and vice. In summary, some people believe that SZA is an industry plant who was developed by TDE from scratch to deliver agenda through the influence on the fan base. She could be an occultist who pushes destructive and chaotic agendas in her music. Her music can have influencing effect on young women to live in a certain way. I personally think that SZA will grow in popularity in the future.